Welcome you all. In this session, let us solve two numericals on overcurrent protection. The first one is the current rating of an overcurrent relay is 5 amps. The relay has a plug setting of 150% and time multiplier setting of 0.4. The CT ratio is 400/5. Determine the operating time of the relay for a fault current of 6000 amps. At TMS equal to 1, the operating time at various PSM is given. So now what we have to do is, the question they have mentioned the rating of the relay. What is the plug setting they have given, which is 150%. It is not directly given in amperes. It is given in terms of percentage of the rated current. And they have given the time multiplier setting as 0.4. CT ratio is given, fault current is given, and the table which you can observe there is given for the time multiplier setting equal to 1. But what we have to do, we have to find the operating time of the relay for a time multiplier setting of 0.4. So is it fine? So now let us find the operating time of the relay for a time multiplier setting of 0.4. So to find that, we should know what is the operating time for a time multiplier setting of 1. So we'll find that. First, CT ratio is given. So 400/5, we get it as 80. Next, current rating of the relay is given. Current rating of the relay is given as 5 amps. The relay is set to operate if the current exceeds 150%. So plug setting is 150%. So current setting of the relay is 150% of 5, which is 7.5 amps. Okay. So now we will find PSM. So PSM is nothing but primary current which is the fault current divided by a relay current setting into CT ratio. This is how to find the PSM. So the value of PSM, we substitute. So fault current is 6000 divided by relay current setting is 7.5 into CT ratio is 80. So if you calculate, you get a PSM equal to 10. So now what you have to do is, you have to see the table which is given in the question. So for corresponding to a PSM equal to 10, we have operating time is given as 2.8 seconds. Okay, 2.8 seconds. This is for which one? This is for TMS equal to 1. But we need to find what is the operating time for TMS equal to 0.4. So what we will do, so the operating time for TMS which is equal to 0.4 is given by 0.4 into 2.8. So this is 1.12 seconds. That means the relay takes 1.12 seconds to operate if the TMS value is equal to 0.4. Next question is, a 20 MVA transformer which may be called upon to operate at 25% overload is feeding 11 kV bus bars through a circuit breaker. So other circuit breakers supply the outgoing feeders. So the transformer's circuit breaker. So the circuit breaker which is used at the transformer end has a CT ratio of 1000 by 5, and the circuit breaker which is used at the feeder end has a CT ratio of 500 by 5. And all the CTs are set to, it is of induction type overcurrent relays. Okay. The relay at the feeder end, that is the relay, the circuit breaker which is present at the feeder end has a relay setting of 125%. That means for 125% of the rated current it is going to operate, and for that time setting is 0.4. So if they have mentioned that if a three-phase fault occurs and the fault current is 7500 amps which flows from the transformer to one end of the feeder, we have to find the operating time of the relay at the feeder and the minimum plug setting is which is at the transformer and also its time setting, assuming a discriminative time margin of 0.0 seconds. So for this, the time current characteristics of the relay is given. So this is the time current characteristics for the TMS which equal to 1. Okay. So this particular time current characteristics is for TMS equal to 1. So now first we will find at the feeder end and then we will find the transformer end, because it is asked first we have to find the operating time of the feeder relay. So to find the operating time of the feeder relay, we will proceed in the same way as we have done in the first problem. So first we will find the CT ratio of the feeder. Okay. So we will find the CT ratio at the feeder. CT ratio at the feeder. What is the CT ratio at the feeder? It is given as feeder circuit breaker is 500 by 5. So which is nothing but equal to 100. Next CT ratio is 100. So next we will find the PSM. PSM is primary current, that is the fault current, primary current, fault current divided by relay setting, relay current setting into CT ratio, into CT ratio. Fault current is given. What is the relay current setting? Relay is set at 125%, right? At the feeder end, plug setting is 125%. So the relay current setting in amperes is 125% of the rated current. Rated current is 5 amps. So rated current is 5 amps. So 125% of 5 gives us 6.25 amps. So substitute primary current, that is 7500, relay current setting 6.25 and CT ratio 100. So what are we going to get? So PSM is fault current, that is 7500 divided by the plug setting, that is the relay setting, which is 6.25 into the current ratio, CT ratio, that is 100. So thus if we calculate, we get it equal to 12. So if you look at the curve for a PSM of 12, for PSM 12 and TMS 1, that curve is for TMS 1. So the operating time is 2.8 seconds. Okay. So that means to say what is the operating time for 0.4 time setting? Operating time for 0.4, that is the time setting, that is the time setting of the relay at feeder is 0.4 into 2.8, which is 1.12 seconds. So the operating time of the feeder relay is 1.12 seconds. This is operating time of feeder relay. Next, we have to find the minimum plug setting of the transformer relay, and the time setting also we have to find. So for the transformer end, first we will find the current, overload current, okay, because it is told it is made to operate with the 25% overload. So overload current is 25% means it is 25% at 25% overload. So 1.25 into the MVA rating 20 divided by it is into 10 raised to 3. So divided by root 3 into 11 kV, only 11, 10 to the power 3, 10 to the power 3 of the numerator get cancelled, so I have not written it. So this comes to around 1312 amperes. So your secondary current is this fault current 1312 amperes into the CT ratio of the transformer. So it is 5 by 1000, which is 6.56 amps. You can even do the other way around, that is secondary CT ratio is primary current by secondary current. So you can find the secondary current, that into the overload will give you the overall secondary current, which is equal to 6.56 amperes. So now we will find the PSM. So PSM is the secondary current divided by plug setting or the relay current setting in amperes. Okay, so here we don't know the plug setting. Plug setting is not mentioned for a transformer. So we'll write this as secondary current divided by plug setting PS into 5. 5 is your rating of the relay. So since the transformer relay should not operate to the overload current, its plug setting must be less than 1. That is your PS into 5 should be greater than 6.56. So therefore your plug setting should be greater than 6.56 by 5, which comes to around 1.31, or it is 131%. Okay, plug setting will be 131%. But the plug setting has some standard values in the interval 25% to 150%. So in steps of 25%. So plug setting standard value is in steps of 25%. That means 25, 50, 75, 100, 125, 150, like that. So nearest to 131 is 150. So we will take a plug setting of 150. So nearest value to 131 is 150. Therefore plug setting we take it as 150%. That means relay current setting at the transformer, relay current setting at the transformer end is 150% of 5 amps, which is 7.5 amps. Okay. So your PSM is primary current, that is fault current, divided by the relay current setting into CT ratio. So the fault current which is flowing from the transformer to the feeder is 7500 amps divided by 7.5 into CT ratio. CT ratio of the transformer is 1000 by 5. So this 1000, I'll write it here, into 5. So this gives an answer. This comes to around 5. So PSM is 5. So now from the figure, from the characteristic curve, we have to see for PSM of 5 and TMS of 1, what is the operating time. So for PSM of 5, TMS equal to 1, from the figure, that is the characteristic curve, operating time is 4.7 seconds, approximately 4.7 seconds. But a discriminative margin is mentioned in the question, which is 0.5 seconds. That means your feeder relay and transformer relay, it has to discriminate where the fault has occurred, and that the time margin given is 0.5 seconds. So the actual operating time required is is equal to the operating time feeder relay plus discriminative time margin. Yes, discriminative time margin, which is 1.12 seconds. Operating time of the feeder is 1.12 seconds plus 0.5 seconds, which gives us 1.62 seconds. 1.62 seconds. Therefore, the time multiplier setting is 1.62 divided by 4.7, which is 0.345. So the time setting required, TMS, which is required for the transformer end, is a 0.345. So in the next session, we will see a few more numericals on overcurrent protection.